Hey, it's William from the Zombie Star, and let's see what we've been reading this week in comics. Starting with Little Monsters, Image Comics, Jeff Lemire, issues number 11, 12, and we're caught up all the way to issue number 13. Just look at that cover. Known for titles such as Trillium, Ascender, Descender, and things like Sweet Tooth, Jeff Lemire has been really good at world building. Commonly partnered up with artist Dustin Noon, has created some really unique looking and stylized books. In Little Monsters, we kind of get this really awesome mashup of what I think is like The Lost Boys and Little Rascals. Issue 13 seems to bring this story to an end, or at least an arc of the story. Do not know if it's going to return for any more issues. Since issue number 1, we've been introduced to a world after an apocalyptic event, and a group to what appears to be the last children that are on Earth. Obviously unfazed by this event, the children quickly display vampire-like abilities and behaviors, and obviously a thirst for blood. Oblivious to their origins or any sense of purpose, the kids just live day to day playing games and doing anything they can to just be children, all the while trying to unravel the mysteries of their situation and discover why it is that they are all alone. In the later issues, we learn that there are others among the children, and this quickly divides the group into either giving into their inner monsters or holding on to whatever humanity they have left. Since Ascender and Descender, Noons has complemented Jeff Lemire's work with his very unique visual art style and bringing his very in-depth worlds to the panels. In Little Monsters, Noons uses a colorless and weathered look to the settings and characters that really help complete this narrative. This is issue number 13, my favorite cover of the 3, and this week we did get to 12. Every single cover is absolutely amazing, but 13, it's got to be my favorite. Alright, this week we also read through issues 10 of Berserker from Boom Comics, issue number 11, and issue number 12 with that chrome cover, which I really haven't seen since that variant cover of issue number 1. Reeves, Kine, Garney, and Crabtree all coming together to bring this over-the-top, adrenaline-filled action sci-fi. Really a must-read for anyone who has enjoyed anything that Keanu Reeves has done in like the last 10 years. Formerly known as B, main character Unute is a timeless, immortal super soldier working for the US government. Essentially, if Thor was like a psychotic mercenary. Quickly, the very powerful and morally corrupt elements around Unute try to harness and control this power, bringing them in direct conflict with Unute, causing for an absolute bloodbath and warlike look to the title of Berserker, which it's so intended to be. Issues 10 through 12 shift a bit to focus more on the sci-fi elements of the story of Berserker, as well as the human elements of Unute and surrounding characters. As issue 12 brings an end to an arc in the Berserker storyline. As I understand, this is going to be blown up into a larger universe, so certainly will not end with these first 12 issues. But Berserker issue number 12 does have a definitive ending to this particular story. With so many names attached to the project, it is unsurprisingly a very beautiful book and has illustrations that are just as intense as the book itself. With beautiful settings and character models and even different dimensions. I don't know, the book is really out there and just a general overall must read. Berserker issue number 12. This was issue 11. And we read from 10 to issue 12. In our attempt to catch up, I've been reading a lot of Predator from Marvel Comics. And in that time, Predator has broken up into 2 different volumes, and I read them in the wrong order. And I'm kind of glad I did. Predator issue number 1 of volume 2 starts off very similar to 2010's Predators, where a group of humans awaken on an alien planet that is being used as a hunting ground for predators. While issues 1 through 4 build each character individually, it also shows how creative and brutal predators are at dispatching their prey. I really do appreciate the character progression for some of the characters that contribute to the narrative instead of just being fodder for bloodshed. And while the group's numbers dwindle at the hands of vicious predators, all seems hopeless until the introduction of Theta from Volume 1. Traumatized as a child from witnessing her entire family being annihilated by a predator, character Theta is dead set on revenge and now hunts predators. Similar to predators, she only kills those that get in her way of her target and enjoys collecting trophies. Together, Volume 1 and 2 complete an entire narrative. Just in the order that I read them in, it was really awesome to kind of feel like I got a prequel to the current run for Predator from Marvel Comics. Given we are 2 volumes in, there are too many artists and illustrators to name between the 2 volumes outside of writer Ed Bryson. Predator is beautifully illustrated and brings some great visuals for the narrative. This is the set for Volume 1. It's been a lot that we've been reading. And the set for Volume 2 of Predator. And that is all that we have for this week in comics. Let me know what you guys are reading, or if you're reading any of these titles, let me know what you think of them. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.